Hey guys, and welcome to episode 27 of the Let's Get Rare podcast. We're back. We do exist. We are alive.
2 week break. Wait, no, 1 week break.
Just the one.
Yeah,
Just
one
the
week
one.
off.
Yeah. How was it? Did you enjoy it, guys?
The break, or
Yeah, the break.
I was okay.
Yeah. What was the reason for the break? We're just a bit busy, really.
Bit busy. We dropped the in real life content as well.
Yeah. It did very well, actually. I think
did.
just under 100 views at the moment.
That's good.
But yeah, very, very good.
Yeah. So that was an exciting game of P.O.G.
Yeah.
Who won it? I forgot.
You are defending champion at the moment.
At the moment.
Maybe Matt will challenge him. You never know.
Maybe. We need like the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
P.O.G.
true.
champion. Just write P.O.G. on it.
Yeah, it's funny how like I think the name has sort of caught on a bit. Like we just made that up. It's meant to be pig. If for anyone that doesn't know,
Yeah.
we just
My mum came up to me, was like, "Oh, what's it stand for? Podcaster on ground." I was like, "No,
Hey, that's kind of clever.
It just doesn't stand for anything."
you should have just said yeah. That's it.
Hold on.
No,
I think it was.
I think it was meant to be pig, but someone said pog by accident, and we just went with it.
Nah, it was.
Okay.
We were. I know, because I was thinking about it when you said, "Oh no."
Okay.
It was in the summer when we go to Latrobe with James,
Yeah.
and we mixed pig and horse and made P.O.G.
I don't know how that's got pog, but anyway.
We just used the O from horse.
Why
instead
not
of
use the
I from
H?
pig.
I don't get it.
Because Hig sounds stupid, Jackson.
It could have
Yeah.
been a hog. Would have been better. Because this is an actual animal.
Yeah, true.
True.
Actually. Oh well,
well.
pog it is.
P.O.G.
But yeah, it did pretty well. Let us know if you liked it, or just leave a like on it. That's probably
Yeah.
easier. But yeah.
No, but let us know personally.
We also play footy golf. We haven't played that in
Yeah.
a while though.
Yeah, footy golf is another good game that we can play. It's sort of it'll be a bit longer though. Oh, actually, maybe not. To be honest, just depends because
Yeah.
Pog can sometimes drag out, like at me and Jack's game.
Yeah. That one originated at Vic Park.
Yeah,
That's where I used to play.
yeah.
Jack, that was cool what you just did.
Thanks, man.
Hey, what jumper are you wearing there, Jack? What's that?
It's actually the Dylan Friends.
Wow, you're a big fan, are you?
Massive
Wow.
fan. Massive fan.
Nah, we are. All three of us are big fans of the Dylan Friends podcast.
How good is his Zach Dawson one? That's a class.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
Didn't you? So there's a story that's been going around. I've heard that the night after you listened to that podcast with Zach Dawson, you actually met the bloke.
I did. It was weird. Hadn't thought of Zach Dawson ever since he retired.
Yeah,
Or like the memes going around about how he was a shit bloke. Don't know why. But hey, that's Zach Dawson for you.
yeah.
Cops it. And then I was like, oh yeah, listen to the podcast. Turns out he's an awesome bloke, funny guy. Then saw him.
Yeah, you saw him at work.
the next day. I was like, hey Zach, how's things, mate? Pretty
That's
crazy.
that's so weird though. Like that, you've listened to a podcast where this footy player, this ex-footy player, is just like you would not even have thought about him in the last 3 or 4 years.
Exactly.
And then the next day you see him at work.
That is crazy.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, that was a very good podcast. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Big up Dylan
Also,
Friends.
one more thing that happened since our last podcast was Jack's birthday.
It was too, yeah.
Hence why I've got this.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do you feel?
I feel way older. I feel the same.
We had a little bit of a night out on Zoom.
It's
Yeah.
true.
We
Had a
got
few cordials.
beverages. Yeah, had a few beverages.
A few cold cordials.
It was good. It was good. We obviously would have preferred to be IRL, but you know,
Yeah.
it was
it's true.
We made what we could do with.
Yep. Jackson,
Yeah.
Jackson seems like the rose is still having an effect on him.
I think on our
He made what we could do with, you know.
Also dropped
mate,
off your present on behalf of us from me and Jackson.
Yeah.
It's true. That was awesome. I
Can
won't
flash
share.
up a little photo of it.
Oh, okay. We can share.
Or we
Yeah.
can not share it and we won't discuss it.
Nah, you
Nah,
got
we can.
they can guess.
Yeah. I was fantastic present. I haven't worn them, obviously. Got nowhere to wear them. So
Yeah.
That's true.
you can put the photo up so they see what I'm talking about.
All right, I'll show Jack's present right now. But another thing for anyone who drinks rosé, just go away. Like
Just
how?
don't.
I thought rosé would be nice and sweet, mate. This stuff was bloody poison.
To be fair, not many people try to polish a bottle of rosé in one sitting.
Yeah, actually, that's what like. The first glass was not bad, but the 7 after that were just atrocious.
7.
Yeah.
Nah, we had fun. It was good fun.
Yeah. It's a good way to spend it.
Another thing that's happened in our short break, a certain someone recognized us, recognized our podcast. No, not really, but they gave us a bit of a
Oh.
shout out.
I was like, who?
You may know him, TikTok star. What's even his name? I'm not sure what his actual
Magpie
name
guy.
is. Magpie guy. I'm sure you know him. Got a bit of a shout out from him. Our good friend Adrian Sacco. Shout out Adrian Sacco. He was on this Magpie guy's live stream, and he said, "Well, let me just play the video. How about that?"
Oh, yeah, they are until they swoop you. Hello, Daniela. Call for my son, Mikhail. Mikhail? Magpie call. Let's get rare. Yeah, that'll be something a bit different. I like that. Let's get rare.
He says, I like that. Let's get rare. That's
Oh,
awesome.
What a
Thanks.
legend.
That was a great little gift from Adrian Sacco. Appreciate that.
Magpie guy.
We should get him on the podcast.
Magpie guy.
Imagine that.
That'd be
Like,
class.
we should try and reach out to him. I
I want
think,
to know how he developed that skill.
yeah, I want to know like how it all came about. Like, what is the backstory behind that?
Yeah.
Because it's not even like, how hunters, like, they'd have a duck whistle and then, like, they just know how to whistle like a duck.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why would you need to know how to call like a magpie?
yeah. People aren't hunting magpies.
They hunt you, mate, especially this time of year.
Oh, oath.
Yeah, but yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's class.
Shout out Adrian Sacco and shout out Magpie Guy.
Magpie guy.
Yeah, but anyway, boys, it's not September. It's actually October, but it's
is.
finals footy.
It's not September, but it is Mr. September.
It is finals footy.
Finals
Now,
foopy.
we're recording this a couple of days. Actually, no, the night before. A couple hours before the first semi-final.
Richmond St Kilda.
Richmond
Go
St
Saints.
Kilda. What was our thoughts? What was our thoughts on week 1 of the finals?
It was an emotional roller coaster.
I gotta say, it was
Cool.
probably one of the best like first week of finals that I remember seeing. Like every
Yeah.
game was a cracking game.
Yeah. Sure
I
was.
agree.
Like, yeah. That Saturday, that whole lead up was just bad. I did not like it.
I think everyone was surprised. I think that Brisbane knocked off Richmond.
Oh, was that not
Yeah.
the sweetest thing ever?
It
That
was-
good.
It was really it's strange because like you think Brisbane are, like a class team at home with fans, and like they were yet still underdogs against Richmond. But
Yeah, everyone's like, oh yeah, Richmond will get the job done.
but mate, to their credit, they just came out firing. Did not miss a
Some-
shot.
Put some respect on their name.
They were so accurate, and yeah, they just too much pressure for Richmond, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Richmond getting Tom Lynch back this week.
How sad was it about Paddy Ryder?
Yeah, that was
sad.
it was a good win though for the Saints.
Yeah, far out. They had a
Huge
really-
win.
Also a
massive.
good game.
All
Yeah.
4 great games.
Hmm.
Stevie Motlop winding back the clock.
After
Oh.
Jackson calls him out.
Jackson, for everyone that doesn't know, which is pretty much everyone except for us 3, Jackson 2 hours before the game said, Stephen Motlop sucks. He's so bad. And then he went out and proceeded to kick 3.
I
And
just like the bloke was literally on the verge of getting dropped, and he
yeah,
he comes out with the performance of his career against his old team. Oh mate, so depressing.
so perfect.
You love to see it.
But yeah, another thing taken away from that game was just like as a Geelong supporter, I could not have been more frustrated with that performance. And I'm sure a lot of people who go for Geelong can back me up here. But I just think Chris Scott, his job needs to be looked at, I reckon. He just, can you agree with me that he gets away with too much?
Yeah.
I've got a couple statistics here that I'd like to share with you, if that's okay. So, Chris Scott, yeah, his first year as an AFL coach, AFL head coach, he won the grand final, correct, in 2011.
Yeah.
In my opinion, and look, I'm a very loyal Geelong supporter. However, I think it's hard to ignore the fact that he somewhat got gifted that grand final.
He had a very strong side already.
On the fact that that Geelong side, some say was the best team of the modern era, obviously arguable against Hawthorn and Brisbane, and maybe Richmond. But like he literally just came in. It's not like he changed anything. Like they still played the same way. And yeah, they won 3 finals that year. The qualifying prelim and then the grand final. That brought until today, his finals record is 7-12 in finals. Yeah, that's 4-12 excluding that year where they swept and won the finals. They won the grand final. So he's 4-12, right? That is a 37% win percentage, right?
Mm-hmm.
His regular season win percentage, 71.5.
I don't think it's 37%.
Yeah, I think
But
it's
continue.
What?
It's 25%.
yeah.
No, sorry. His win percentage including 2011.
Oh, okay. Right.
I'm pretty sure it's 37%. So that means it's even worse, excluding the 2011. But yeah, the point is, it's not a very good record.
Yeah.
Bad.
He's 71.5% in regular season games. Geelong have made the finals every year since 2011, apart from 2015, right? 5 of those years, so I don't know how many years that is, but 5 of those years they were top 4, and they haven't won a prelim since 2011.
Yeah, that's
so. Just something's gone wrong, and the fact that he came out on what was it, like Monday, and said, "Oh no, I think it was the press conference after the game." He said he classified it as lazy journalism. Like, come on,
facts. It's just factual.
It's not even like it follows the trend, like because last year Brisbane beat us in round 23 or whatever it was. Charlie Cameron kicks 5 goals. I quote, he says,
that was the dumbest quote.
Chris Scott quote, "I didn't think he had a huge influence."
Kicked 5 and you guys lost by like a goal.
He kicked 5 goals too, and we lost by 1 point.
There you go.
So
that's a pretty big influence.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand his thought process. Like, I know you can't really he's a 71.5% win percentage in regular season. But what is the point when we're consistently losing finals?
So were the Toronto Raptors without Kawhi.
Exactly right.
They used to win out the Eastern Hydrantas.
It just makes no sense to me how his job isn't getting questioned.
It's true.
It's because of the regular season record.
And the thing is, right, people will argue, oh, at least you're being so spoiled. Like, at least your team's winning games. At least they're making finals. At least they're making top 4. But I disagree with that argument. And here's why. Because every single team has their own goals and standards, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So for Essendon, what would it be, Matt? To make finals?
To exist. To still be a club after next year. Have 22 people that want to play for the team.
Well, I think let's say Essendon. I think from an outsider, their goal would be to make finals. All right, maybe next year we're not so sure, but for this year, I think that was the goal. For Collingwood, what would the goal be, Jack? Maybe top 4. They got the capabilities to make top 4.
At the start of the year, it would have been premiership.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the year, it would have been, all right, let's finish top 4. because that gives you the best shot at the premiership.
Exactly. Let's say another club, St Kilda. I think at the start of the season, their goal was to make finals, and they've accomplished that. So even if they lose to Richmond this week, I think most St Kilda fans would be happy with where their club's headed.
Yeah.
For Geelong, I think they've got a good enough list to make a top four, to make top four and be competitive to win the grand final. And I'm pretty sure it's been like that at least the last 3 or 4 years.
That's the thing as well. Your list is aging now.
Exactly right. It's not like we've had Dangerfield for what, 4 years, maybe 5,
4 or 5 years,
and we haven't won a prelim in his time being there. Like Hawkins is in, like even though he's a bit older, he's in the prime of his career. We've got a few older players, Gary Ablett, Selwood's heading downhill. But like, we've also got pretty elite backline. Like we've got Blixarves, Tom Stewart, they're all Australian players, and we just don't have the capabilities to win a final. And I think, as I said, Geelong's goal to be competitive and win a flag. Why is it not getting questioned that year after year we just can't perform in finals?
Yeah, it's true. It's a tough one.
So that's why I disagree with the people who say, "Oh, well, at least you're winning games. At least be grateful."
That's Matthew. Every time I talk about the finals, I was like, "Oh, we got a tough game this week." He always pulls out. At least you've seen your team win a final.
Yeah,
sorry.
I know. Yeah, but that's fair enough. But like, for it to be an actual thing where for Chris Scott to keep his job, like he's not doing his job. He's not obtaining the goals they set. So why is he still in the office?
Anytime he gets questioned, he's like,
he
4 walls go up. Like,
exactly
it
right.
wasn't his fault. Like, mate, Charlie Cameron didn't have a big influence.
At least have the decency to accept it and say, we're not performing in finals as we would like. We're going to work on it. It also like would affect the players as well, I'd imagine. Like him going out and saying to the public, we're not doing anything wrong. We're just, it's just lazy journalism that you'd say that. Well, obviously the players are going to see that and think nothing's wrong. Like the culture isn't going to change. So
Culture's so important.
These young players at Geelong who are just, they're happy making finals and like they're not getting pushed to go the extra yards to win a semi-final, win a prelim, win a qualifying final for once. Like you see bloody Gary Rowan, Brian Myers, mate, where were they on Tuesday night?
Gary Rowan is poor.
They did nothing.
You just can't question the fact that these young players, they're just happy getting a spot in a top 4 team. But really, what is the point?
Yeah, exactly. There's one winner each year.
Exactly right. And I just think as a loyal Geelong supporter, I do love my team, but I think Chris Scott needs to be questioned. I'm sorry.
Well, with all that said, it sets up a mouth-watering semi-final.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens Saturday night. But, like, even if we do somehow get up, which I'm not confident in, by the way, but same thing as last year. We lose the qualifying final, get up in the semi, losing the prelim. Like, what's the point?
No, but you're playing a bad Brisbane side, so you should get up.
In Brisbane, terrific.
In Brisbane, yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think that point definitely needs to be addressed.
It should be a good game. They're saying that's gonna. Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, Geelong and Collingwood have played so many finals over the years. We've played 2 since 2011, Granny." And what they were last year and this year now.
Yeah. It'll be a good game. We'll see what happens, but had to
get heartbreak written all over it for one of them.
We've already agreed.
You guys are saying you don't want to talk all of tomorrow and all of Sunday, no matter what the result is.
No. We'll talk before the game.
And then we said 12 to 15 hours after.
12 to 15 hours prior to the game, we'll just lay off.
I'd like to spin that on its head and suggest that we're in a Zoom call the entire time during the entire match.
No, you can't happen.
No, because then I'll say things about Geelong and that Jackson won't like and we won't be friends.
My point exactly.
a spicy podcast episode.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, 12 to 15 hours. Look, it'll probably be less than that. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
But
I'll probably message you, or you'll message me at like 1 saying thoughts. How are we not going to play PlayStation?
True.
don't know.
Well, I'm steering clear of you guys. Either way, whatever happens, I'm not talking to either of you.
No.
Hey, let's just enjoy some football. How about that?
Who's our tip for the granny?
Tip for the granny? I got to say it. As much as I don't like this team, I have to go Richmond. I can't see Richmond losing. And I said that last week. I know I said that last week.
I see them losing to the pair, mate.
To the Power.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The Power's a tough one because, like, you just can't see them making a grand final, but all the signs show that they're fully capable of doing it.
I'm thinking it's going to be like, it hasn't, the whole year they haven't been the team. So I reckon it's going to be Brisbane Port Granny 2004 replay.
It would, mate, I'd watch the hell out of that.
Get Treaders and Jonathan Brown back.
Yeah. It'd be
Dominic
good as well.
Cassisi.
Even if it is, as long as Brisbane's in the grand final, it'll be good to watch.
It'll be
with, like,
electric
their crowd.
as. Yeah.
I would have, mate. Oh, I would love for St Kilda to win tonight.
Oh,
Can you
hope
imagine?
so.
Can
Oh,
you
no.
imagine Richmond go out in straight sets?
They'll tear down the G. They'll tear down Punt Road if they go out tonight.
I love me some St Kilda.
I saw a post.
Thing to say.
I saw a post on Facebook. It was one of those like Richmond fan pages.
Yeah.
It's like when
There's plenty of those.
when the Richmond supporters comment, like it comes up on your feed.
Yeah.
It was the whole post was just the names of the 3 umpires that are umpiring tonight. That was their post. And then all the comments are like, Sean Ryan always screws us over. We're stuffed. Oh, not this bloke again. Sean Ryan gave away 2 holding the ball free kicks and 1 high tackle in their forward 50 last game. He hates Richmond.
Mate, the problem with these big clubs is that there's too many casual fans that just feel the need to post on Facebook.
That's Collingwood.
Yeah, there's plenty of those for Collingwood. Carlton as well.
Big Collingwood.
I said it to you after the game, Jack.
Yeah.
Because before the game, I was like, I reckon Collingwood could win this. So the whole game, I was going for Collingwood for you as well. I was like, Collingwood, they've got it in the bag. I hope Collingwood win. 20 minutes after the game, all the Facebook posts come out. I was like, bloody hell, I wish Collingwood lost.
Yeah, it's so bad, mate.
Like, if we ever win a premiership in my lifetime, I apologise in advance.
I'm not going on Facebook.
I apologise in advance.
Yeah, like if we lose on Saturday, I think I'm not gonna be going on Facebook anytime
Yeah,
soon.
I already said if we manage to get over the line, I apologise.
Yeah. It's like it's not like it's fans like you who like, you know, like you respect other teams. Like
Yeah,
you don't
I
go
didn't have
out
a
of your
crack at.
way.
I did post something on my Snapchat story, but I was having a crack at Kane Corns, not at West Coast.
But yeah, like
Yeah, some fans are just silly.
too many people just want a reaction on Facebook.
Oh, you can, like, it's not even a bet. It's just a certainty that, like, if the free kick counts one way and they manage to get over the line, free kick other team. Free
If St
kick.
Kilda win this game and the free kicks are 13-12 St Kilda's way, they'll
Oh, yeah.
complain.
Yeah, even if it's not, like,
They'll find a way. My favourite is when they complain about the free kick count and then Richmond's winning the free kick count.
yeah,
Yeah.
mate.
We'll see what happens, but hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully it's a good game.
A useless stat to get our hopes up and then crushed. Brett Ratton is 8-0 against Damien Hardwick in his career.
Come on, Rats.
Really? Far out. That's a very interesting stat.
So St Kilda beat them during the year this year.
Did
Wow.
they really?
Yeah, convincingly. They won by like 30 points.
Oh, I would have
Oh,
loved
that was at
for them.
Metricon as well, wasn't it? Wow.
Look out.
Oh,
Come
mate.
on, Rats.
I want the Saints to win so bad.
Imagine how red his face will get if they win. It'd be like Matt's jumper.
Yeah.
Can we get a quick Google search? Who was in the prelim in 2004 against Brisbane?
They had to go.
2004
They had to go
final
somewhere because they were
series.
supposed to have a home prelim, but they had to come to the G and play.
If it was against
Brisbane beat Geelong at the MCG.
imagine it literally could be St Kilda, Port, Geelong, Brisbane prelim.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's true.
And again, Geelong
Got screwed over that
Geelong
year just
losing another
quietly.
prelim just quietly.
Hang on, 2004 elimination final, 8th place Essendon beat 5th place Melbourne. Come on, that was the last time we won a final.
Way.
Can we talk about Brisbane getting screwed over that year? Just briefly, they won the qualifying final and then had to go play the prelim at the G.
Yeah.
Strange,
Why did that happen?
because I think it was Collingwood's fault.
Yeah,
Because
typical.
like the MCG needed a prelim final, and because Port won theirs, they had to choose one, and they decided, we'll give the 3P Brisbane Lions the G final, and then after that, they were like, that can't happen again, this, that, and then the G's like, okay, we want more Collingwood games then.
Oh, there's a little thing. I'm sorry, Jack. I wasn't listening to what you said
fine.
because I was reading this thing.
That's
I was
fine.
listening.
Thanks, Jackson.
This thing says there is an agreement. I might just be saying exactly what you just said, so I apologize. But it said AFL had an agreement with the MCG that every week of the finals there had to be one game played at the MCG. Is that what you said?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Another thing. This is going to sound really petty from a Geelong supporter, but another thing I don't understand is that the AFL is playing this semi-final between Richmond and St Kilda. They're playing Richmond and St Kilda and Metricon, yeah, which has a smaller capacity than the Gabba. Okay. So why, if that's the theory that the higher team, so Richmond got to choose where to play and they chose to play at Metricon, correct? If that's the theory and the case, why did Geelong have to play at the G when they finish first on the ladder and they don't play in Geelong for their first final? Because the whole reason why they don't play in Geelong for their final is because the G can get more fans, correct?
Yeah.
So why are they playing at Metricon if they can get more fans at the Gabba?
I reckon just because it's not a massive difference.
That's what I was
limited
thinking.
capacity as well.
Yeah.
Like
It's
the
only
Gabba,
like 10,000 more, I think.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely the reason. But like,
I reckon
it's
I'm not even trying to be a smart aleck. If it was Richmond versus Collingwood or Richmond versus Geelong, they would have forced them to play at the Gabba for more numbers because that would have got more numbers.
Yeah. No, you're probably right.
Bigger club.
Yeah. No,
True.
it's true. But like, yeah.
Did you hear that they
was a
did it
bit
as
petty.
well because they're closer to Metricon and St Kilda are far away from Metricon?
Is that actually the reason why?
That's why they did it.
That's so
Makes
strange
sense.
because it makes sense, but it's so strange because they lost to St Kilda and Metricon this year, and Richmond have a decent record at the Gabba,
Yeah, it's weird, but they haven't lost to Metricon either. To be fair,
haven't they? Okay,
No.
yeah. Well, there you go.
there's football talk for you.
There we go. Football talk.
Oh,
That's the thing about.
So moving on.
David Attenborough.
Yeah, David Attenborough released a documentary on Netflix. It's more of a movie, I'd say, because it's sort of about the whole thing is it's his witness statement of climate change, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's because he's been in the field of biology since like 1940s, I want to say.
Hey, Willikers.
Yeah, so he's seen it his whole lifetime, how this planet's changed. And I watched it, and it's very interesting. I recommend everyone to watch it. He pretty much gives his witness statement, the first half of the film. The second half, he pretty much paints the road of how we recover. So he says one thing is that we definitely need to move to renewable fuels and energy, because not only is it stopping fossil fuels, but it's like the what's it called? The surface area to produce fossil fuels is a lot more than renewable energy. So like I think there's a stat 40% of the wilderness is left on this planet.
Jeez.
Really?
Only 40%, which is so crazy considering we are a species of animal and we take up 60% of the planet.
Yeah.
Another thing he
yeah.
said is he wants more people to not fully turn vegetarian, like plant-based diets, but to just cut back on a lot of meat.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I read that he's not a vegan or vegetarian, but he definitely he doesn't consume meat compared to the average person. Like he consumes a lot less. And yeah, it was very interesting. I recommend you watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty
Nice.
crazy stuff. Like seeing the Great Barrier Reef before and after shots. Like so sad, really.
It's down the toilet.
Yeah.
Speaking of documentaries, I watched one last night when I went to bed.
Yeah.
It's just a classic American like murder doco.
Yeah.
But the guy that did it was a psycho. It was awesome. Definitely recommend it.
The guy that was the main character.
The main, I won't spoil it, but the killer is a psycho.
Yeah.
What's the show called?
I'm trying to find it now. American Murder: The Family Next Door.
I have seen that on Netflix, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Have you
there you
have
go.
you seen there's a new documentary, it's like I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's like My Octopus Teacher or something. Have you seen it?
Someone was telling me about this.
It's lit, mate. I watched the trailer. I want
Isn't
to
it about like someone that's got depression and stuff?
It's someone I'm not sure. Like I've only seen the trailer, but it's from what I saw, it's like this guy he spends his time diving and he finds this octopus and he keeps going back every single day and he reckons that this octopus like taught him about life.
Yeah, I've heard.
It's so like
I've heard good things.
It's so strange, but I don't know, mate. Octopus, apparently they're pretty smart.
They are.
I should probably watch it just to see what it's about.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of Netflix, last night I also watched a very insightful documentary
Wait.
Look at us.
called Coming to America by Eddie Murphy.
How good is that movie?
Did you know the white guy in the barbershop, the
Is
Jewish
Eddie
guy,
Murphy.
is Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, he literally plays like him and John Sally. It's not John Sally. That's John Sally's an NBA player. Yeah, they literally play like half the characters.
Yeah. Half the movie was me trying to guess which character was either Eddie Murphy or Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
The Reverend got me. I thought that was Eddie Murphy, but it was Arsenio Hall.
Because if loving God is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I've been watching a lot of Friends lately on Netflix. Up to season 6 already.
Gee
I only
whiz.
started in a week, that is. Yeah. Pretty bad. Friends is so good, mate. Like, it's one of those shows where it'll just always make money.
Yeah.
Like, it'll never outdate.
They were getting like $1 million an episode each at one point.
Yeah.
Mate, it's a show that'll never outdate itself.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy.
What's next on the agenda?
I believe we've got who is that person?
Who is that?
Oh, okay.
One question, who is that?
Imagine it was the Jewish guy in Coming to America.
Yeah. Damn it. No.
Apparently, in the last one, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But apparently, it stooged a lot of people. Not many people recognised it.
That's true. It was a tough one.
My sister got it immediately, and I was very upset.
Yeah, I remember you told us that. We were like, how?
I was like, oh, I've got it here. I've got it here. Who's this? Oh, Macklemore. Piss off.
She would have seen it.
She must have seen
I
it.
reckon.
Anyway, I'm sending it through now,
Yep,
Yeah.
show us. I'll obviously put it on the screen.
hoping that you can't see.
Here we go.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
Interesting.
Wow.
Ooh.
Looks pretty dirty.
It sort of looks like Tom Hanks in Castaway,
Sort of. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
but it's not.
No.
I have my guess. I think.
Is it all right? Is it someone we'd know? Like, is it is it a popular name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just want to get a photo up. For
Are you
comparison.
confident that me and Matt will both know him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got 2 clues lined up as well. One's the second clue pretty much just gives it away.
I'm pretty sure. I don't want to be too confident because I was confident in the last one,
Yeah.
but I think I might know who it is.
He's got a quite a long face.
Yeah.
Would you Google guy long face?
No, I'm not googling anything. He's got a MacBook, so it's a recent photo.
Rich person.
I think I want to throw out a name, but I don't think he's got blue eyes. That's the thing.
Go for it.
Here you go.
I want to say you're gonna laugh at me, but Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Is
Jack?
that Paul Rudd?
I'm gonna wait for Matt's answer.
Oh,
I'm-
okay.
I'm gonna say I've also got an actor, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh,
You are both
Ah.
wrong.
all right.
Is it
we're both
Liam
wrong.
Hemsworth?
It is Liam Hemsworth.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Get in.
My 2 clues were going to be he's Australian and his brother's more famous than he is.
Wow, Matt's done well there, to be fair.
It was the eyes. The
Yeah, the
eyes
eye-
gave me
the
Chris
eyes give it.
Hemsworth vibes.
The reason I went Paul Rudd is like the long face.
Yeah, Paul
But-
Rudd is so
but-
funny.
Yeah, but I didn't think he had blue eyes. That's the thing.
Mm.
What is this for? Is this
It's
just is
from
this
a
for
movie,
a
I'm
It's
assuming.
a movie. I'm not sure what it was.
There you go. Hey, me versus Jackson. I'm up 1-0. Get in.
Yeah, true. Nobody won last week.
Yeah.
I won last week. I'm on
Well,
1 point.
can we
Yeah,
say
true.
Yeah.
1-1-0.
I was gonna say Matt's up 2-1, but just get the scoring a bit get the scoring up.
There
Yeah.
you go, Liam Hemsworth.
It does look like Liam Hemsworth now that you say it.
Yeah, it's like one of those ones like you have to say it.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Look forward to next week.
Yeah.
True.
We were discussing like the schedule of the podcast. Like, should we? Because obviously we had a week break this week. Is that something we'd do in the future? Do you reckon?
Look, we can always ask the viewers.
Let us
True.
know if you're listening to this now. Let us know if you would like weekly podcasts or every second
Fortnightly.
week. Yeah, fortnightly. With like we say fortnightly, but then possibly with another video in between.
An IRL.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
just like the P.O.G video we did, like that format, like a 10-minute video.
Exactly.
We are also close to finishing uni, so have more time to do stuff.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
We've
hopefully
also got something
restrictions ease.
huge in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
Yeah.
huge is in the works.
that's a much later
Yeah.
deal, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll take a while, but still exciting.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
Hopefully, when we can get out of lockdown, we'll obviously go back in person.
That'd be good.
And yeah, we'll obviously I'm moving places end of November. So I think we're gonna have the setup there, do you reckon?
I reckon.
I think so.
Hopefully we can just get like a quick and easy setup. So like we can just come back to it every week or every second week.
Yeah, straight away.
That'd be good.
Yeah. But yeah, exciting stuff to be honest.
Well, yeah.
Speaking of exciting, Jack, your Nick Kyrgios fact of the week.
Yeah, what is it, mate?
Yes. Now, for those that don't know, but you probably don't because it's going to be the fact of the week. If you don't follow Nick Kyrgios is a gamer,
Yeah.
like
Mm.
genuine, proper gamer. First of all, imagine he concentrated on tennis, how many Grand Slams he'd have.
It's true.
He plays comp with Mitch Robinson, the Brisbane Lions player.
What do they play?
The new Call of Duty.
Really, yeah.
Wow.
Mitch, and like there was a clip on Mitch Robinson's Insta of Nick Kyrgios yelling at Mitch Robinson. They were like yelling at each other, and then they laughed, and it was awesome. So Nick Kyrgios fact of the week.
There you go.
It's still sponsored by Old El Paso. So
Streaming? Do they stream or do they just play?
Twitch.
They just stream? Yeah, right. Mate, I'm telling you now, streaming is becoming very popular these days.
It's true. Very true.
Apparently, there's a new movie coming out with Ryan Reynolds that has Ninja and Laserbeam in it.
Laserbeam.
Laserbeam is going to be in a film.
That's
I
strange.
remember when he was making crappy who can make 100-yard field goal videos on Madden.
I remember when he was trying to run field goal returns with quarterbacks without face cam. That's how old I am.
Back in the good old laser beam.
And now he's in a Ryan Reynolds movie. So there you go.
We discovered him.
We discovered it.
But how crazy is like? I think I saw that Ninja would get paid more for a Twitch sponsorship than he would to be in this movie.
Yeah.
How crazy is
insane.
that?
Jesus.
Like, mate, there's just money everywhere online these days. Maybe we
Which
should.
is why we're doing this.
Maybe we should start a streaming channel.
Are you going to say something else?
What?
I'm not going to say it.
Okay, don't then.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I don't think we're not good enough to be streamers. I don't think.
Nah.
Nah. We'd be good enough to play YouTube, I reckon, because we're entertaining.
Yeah, we could make some entertaining videos, but definitely not comp players.
No.
Although I do rate myself at 2K a little bit.
Folds himself. Gee.
As good as Angus.
Top.
Angus kills them all, yeah.
On first name basis.
I played him the other day, matched up against him.
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, I lost by a lot. But
Yeah, we've talked before. We've talked.
Yeah, we've chatted. We send pics to each other. Hey, mate,
Yeah.
love your work. And then he sends back, love you. You're like, okay, bit much.
Okay.
I messaged him, but he didn't reply. He used to reply to me all the time a few years ago, but you know,
Too big now. He's
big time. Too
Yeah,
big
He's in the
time.
clouds.
So what me and Matt did, we kept in contact over the couple of years where we didn't watch his videos.
Ah,
Hmm.
class.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, should we wrap up?
we
I reckon we wrap it up, boys.
Let's end with score predictions for tonight's St Kilda Richmond game.
Ooh, are we going to do another Matt predicting the draw again, perhaps?
Don't think it'll be a
Can't,
draw
'cause it's-
tonight.
finals. You duffer.
If imagine we clipped that and put it on TikTok, I reckon it would have gone viral.
Every chance.
We weren't on TikTok back then, but
Nah.
Final score.
I
is
reckon
Richmond 67 and St Kilda 49.
I'm
That's
gonna
bad.
say, unfortunately, Richmond 77 to St Kilda 48.
Ooh, bit of a blowout.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I might just go the margin. Or do you want scores?
No, come on, mate.
Exact scores.
Richmond to score 64 points.
Wow.
St Kilda to score 50.
I'm still good game.
Nice.
64 to 50.
Come on, Max King. Come on, mate.
Let's go. Up the Sainers.
Oh,
I hope I'm
Jared
wrong.
Roughhead in the coaching box.
Do it for Eric Banner and Shane Warne.
The
Molly
Shane Warne
Meldrum.
fragrance. And also up the Lakers looking to close it out tomorrow.
Yeah, they should close it out, really. Skip Bayless.
LeBron going for his fourth.
Not the GOAT.
Imagine what if he wins this year and wins it next year?
It's fine.
Doesn't matter. He'll still be number one. He won't go down a spot.
He'll go from the GOAT to still the GOAT.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I didn't like the fact that he walked off the court when they lost.
Yeah, that was sus.
Didn't like that at all. Thought that was very poor sportsmanship.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but anyway, it's LeBron. You know,
Hey,
him and
Yeah.
Chris Scott, they just get away with everything. You know.
Larry Bird Celtics walked off the court.
It's true.
Yeah, but you
And so
know,
did the bad boy Detroit Pistons.
but they were bad boys, so it's.
But
you know.
the Celtics weren't. They were good lads.
Yeah, but that was the 80s. They could do punch-ons and stuff back then.
Mm.
Literally what the
They actually-
Pistons based their game on.
They actually disliked each other back then.
That's true.
It's
That
true.
nobody like hates each other anymore. Like
Same
and
in the
when they do,
AFL as well, to be
when they
honest.
do, it's like, oh my god, put it on Bleacher Report.
Like you don't get that anymore in the AFL either.
It's
Like
true.
the
They all
closest
grow
was
up together.
the closest would have been Mitch Robertson and Tom Lynch last week, but Tom Lynch didn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. How good is the GWS Bulldogs rivalry? That's something that's coming into
Yeah.
fruition.
Mm.
The Giants though were very disappointing this year.
I had to listen to the Brett Delidio Dylan Friends podcast today, and something tells me Cornelio in for a huge one next year. So just be careful, everyone in the comp. Be
Yeah.
careful.
I mean, they
Should-
said that this year, so
Nah, but they were saying that, like, all the pressures of captain and then just the messed up year, first year captain.
is he going to be captain next year?
Doesn't matter. He's going to have a huge one.
There you go.
Put it down. Mark it down.
Maybe a cheeky little Brownlow predictor.
Hey,
If Lids says so, we
lids.
believe
I'll
it.
back lids.
Well,
Mate.
it looks likely that they're going to lose Jeremy Cameron. So
I will back lids.
Mm. Nick Haynes said the same thing about Stephen Canilio in his podcast as well.
Exactly. Look out for Cogs next year.
Look out. The bunny rabbit.
Rabbit.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up.
yes, we are.
Everyone around our age that thinks Jordan's the GOAT, leave a comment the favorite game you watched live of Michael Jordan. Let us know.
Oh no.
There should be no
Hey,
comments
that's
on
enough
this
for
video.
this week.
Hey, maybe next week we can discuss that if LeBron gets his 4th ring.
When LeBron
Maybe.
gets his 4th ring.
We'll see.
We'll see. Matt's very heated about that topic.
Oh, it's so funny.
The favorite game you've watched live personally in real time.
You know what we should
comment
do?
it.
We should get used to debate for LeBron and me and Xavier to debate for Jordan.
Yeah, but Xavier's got one argument.
6 rings, shut up.
He'll literally go 6 rings and walk out. So,
6
okay,
and 0.
mate.
6 and 0. 6 and 0.
No, I tell you what would be a good one.
What?
And me and Matt, you can be the adjudicator, Jackson, because you're both sides.
Yeah.
My brother and my uncle.
I think I said Skip Bayless.
So let's skip
Who,
Bayless.
Dave?
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, that's
we
that's
could set that
understandable
up.
since he's older and actually watched Michael Jordan play.
Yeah.
We could
But
definitely
he's
set that
also,
up.
we should just, I can't even say, don't say 6 rings because it's the only argument they've got. It would just be us
Yeah.
talking. And they go, nah.
Yeah, you can't say you're not allowed to say anything.
Yeah,
I'll be the
it's true.
moderator. I'll give you guys 2 minutes, them 2 minutes. Then if
Yeah.
they want to rebuttal, I
Yeah.
think we should definitely set that up actually.
Summer podcast.
Get into contact.
Yeah, summer podcast. Look out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Hey,
Let's wrap
we'll
it
see
up.
you. Hey, I can't guarantee there'll be one next week, but we'll definitely try. Uni's wrapping up, so exams
right.
coming up. But yeah, we'll let you know on the Instagram, which you should
Yeah.
follow, by the way,
hey,
Yeah. At
As
the
well-
Get Rare Podcast.
as well as follow our TikTok, like our
Road to
Facebook
100
page.
followers just quietly on Instagram.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Just
Getting
quietly.
close.
And leave a like on this video and comment. Jack has a nice hoodie.
Thank you,
There
John.
go.
There you go.
Shout out, Gemma.
All right. See
Yeah,
you
Jim.
guys.
Bye,
See you
guys.
Bye. Oh my god, they added new reactions on Zoom.
What?
Talking shit.
Didn't
They
they?
did. I'm doing it right now.
You're
It's just
literally
a
doing a
thumbs
thumbs up.
Oh, what? It says it's got love heart, laugh face.
All right, see you.
See ya.
Ooh.